about 7 in the morning of February 17, 1872. Father Gomez, Father Burgos, and Father Zamora were falsely accused of masterminding the failed Cavite Mutiny. The first to be executed was Mariano Gomez, who was born in Santa Cruz, Manila on August 2, 1799. He studied at the University of Santo Tomas and served as parish priest in Bacoor, Cavite. The oldest of the three martyrs, he was calm and resignated in his faith. It is said that as he walked to the scaffold, his eyeglasses fell and his famous last words are often quoted.
Let us go where the leaves never move without the will of God.
Jacinto Zamora, who was next in line to be executed, was born in Pandacan. At the time of his death, he was working for a doctorate in canon law at the University of Santo Tomas. Zamora's fatal vice was Panggiti, a popular cartoon, who was implicated in the Cavite Mutiny due to an accusation that he was part.
Grand reunion! Our friends are well provided with powder and ammunition.
This may have sounded ominous to the military, but this was simply an innocent invitation to play cards, powder and ammunition being Panggiti players' goals. That meant that they were armed with enough money for an overnight card game.
Sir Burgos was the last victim that morning. Born on February 9, 1837 in Vigan, Ilocos Sur.
He was the most distinguished among the three, having earned 2 doctorates, one in theology and another in canon law. He was a prolific writer and was connected with the Manila Cathedral.
His death was the most dramatic, suddenly standing up from his garrote seat and shouting,
What crime have I committed to deserve such a death? Is there no justice in the world?
12 friars restrained him and pushed him back into the street, advising him to accept a Christian death.
But I haven't committed any crime.
Fray Corominas held him down and hissed,
Even Christ was innocent.
Burgos finally gave in to the executioner, who broke his neck with one swift and sudden twist of the garrote handle. Kung hindi sa pangyayari ng 1872, wala sana ngayong Plaridel, o Haina, o Santiago, o kaya ay lilitaw ngayon ang mga magigiting na pangkat ng mga Pilipino sa Europa. Kung wala ang 1872, si Rizal sana ngayon ay isang Jesuita, at imbis na sulatin ng Noli Me Tangere ay susulat siya ng isang aklat na kabaliktaran sa nilalaman at layunin. Sa harap ng ganitong kasalatan ng katarungan at kalupitan, ang aking murang edad at imahinasyon ay nagising at sumumpa na balang araw na ipaghihiganti ang mga naging biktima. Balang araw, ang Diyos ay magbibigay sa akin ng pagkakataon na maisakatuparan ang lahat ng aking bayan. Gumburza was not only an inspiration for Rizal, but for Bonifacio and many Katipuneros as well. Many carried as relics black cloth ribbons said to have been fashioned out of soutans worn by the 3 priests at death.